Hello again, and welcome to Let Jesus Drive. We are glad that you have joined us today. Today, the topic is legally right, morally wrong. Legally right, morally wrong. Some time ago, I saw this quote that says, "It is better to be nice than to be right." It is better to be nice than to be right. And so I strongly believe in that. I don't believe that Christians should be taking individuals to court to win a case if it's all about winning. No, I personally don't believe that. I believe we have an ultimate judge, God the Father, and if folks get away from the earthly judge, they cannot get away from the heavenly judge, God the Father. So I think we should give grace to individuals for peace sake, especially if our lives are not in danger. If our lives are in danger, that's a different story. But we should try to be peaceable at all times if possible. Here is a scenario. A widow, she has just lost her husband, and she has 5 children, and she is struggling. She works very hard, but then because of the fact that her husband has passed and his salary is not in the mix again, she don't have enough money to pay her rent, and her landlord is about to serve her an eviction notice. And he is legally right with that, but it is a situation where this lady is going through a hard time. And the situation is this: I think, especially if he is a Christian, he can give her some grace. And he might not have his income and so forth, but I know that the Lord will provide for us when we are kind. So even though he is legally right, in terms of being morally right, I don't think he would be morally right, especially if he's on the side of Jesus, because this lady could receive some grace. So as Christians, we should not try to be legally right instead of being morally right. You understand? We should always strive to be morally right instead of legally right, because it's not necessarily about winning. It's about to settle something, disputes, and it's about to balance. It's all about balancing our lives and being graceful to others. So I believe we should strive to be morally right as long as our lives are not in danger, instead of being legally right. I think the Lord is happy when we give others grace. He fights our battles for us. And sometimes when we believe that we are going to evict someone or take somebody to court because they are not coming up with the rent, and the rent is a part of my income, I think sometimes if we depend on the Lord, he will open up some other doors so that we can do well, we can survive. So the next time, strive to be morally right instead of legally right, especially when our lives are not in danger. And let Jesus drive your soul